Okay guys, so how's she going today? So, kind of just hanging out in the shop, doing nothing again. Actually, I got done digging and moving some more dirt again. Um, Kids are getting out of school now. It's 3 o'clock. But, yeah, so, you guys remember that video I was talking about the tank, that was over there? Oh, I just walked into a freaking web of some kind. That's awesome. Well, it is I think it's part of a tank, but why not? Obviously it is, but I think I found the one end of it, so it's not a very big tank, I'm thinking. Stupid cars. Like the tank is like right here and stuff. Well, I think I'm just gonna move the clothesline more over here. And it should be okay. I still got my big hole there. So what I did was oh, the freaking kids. Look at their dickardness. Look at them. Look at them. Just dickered. Just dickered. But I moved there's 2 loads of dirt right there. Those holes, that dirt is supposed to go in that hole, right? Supposed to go in the hole. Okay, well, what I'm going to do is I got the hole here, but I'm going to put the hole over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take dirt from this hole, and I'm going to throw it into this hole. So I don't have to, move this dirt. I just got done moving that dirt like a couple hours ago. Or, about an hour ago. I just been taking a break. She's like freaking 75 or something today. They're calling for rain tonight and tomorrow, so I probably won't be doing anything tomorrow. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Is I'm just going to move the hole over, and I'll just take the dirt from the new hole and I'll just throw it into the old one. Because I found the end of the tank, and the tank it's not going up to the house, so I could just put the clothesline there. Should be good. Should be fine, actually. And that son of a bitch goes on his goes for his bike ride every freaking day. It seems like in the summertime. In the wintertime, he just drives his pickup around. He's retired, of course. So, but I'm not gonna do too much more today. I think I'm just gonna quit. I'm not gonna bother. And I moved 2 good trailer loads of dirt. Oh, he put sandbags on top of his roof. Huh, no wonder I haven't heard those things singing for the past couple of days. All fucking time. But, see, I just put those 2 loads of dirt here for now. And, I'll move them when I need them. Right now, I'm just gonna leave them. And my, overflow tank is overflowing. It's into the yard now, so that's freaking awesome. Bale and twine. So, yeah. It's gonna be super awesome. School's going that way now. Must be a new driver or something. There goes a semi truck too. Huh. But yeah, Santa Claus hasn't I used to call him Santa Claus, but now I just call him Mustache. But he hasn't been home at all. He hasn't mowed his yard once. Look at the freaking dandelions. I got that like a son of a bitch in my front yard. I wish I could buy a pull-type sprayer. Well, I think those new neighbors are mowing their yard finally. Unless it's the guys in the trees, I don't know. But somebody's out mowing again. I probably should be mowing. I could use another mowing again. But you know what? Very good. I'll let this thunderstorm go past, and then See what it does after that. I can't keep mowing like that. It's just, I don't have no gas left. I only got about half a tank left in the tractor and about half a tank in Big Red. So, oh, it's almost payday. I think I got enough gas that could make it last until then. But yeah, so yeah. See, I took the third of the pile away. You can see where it used to sit there. You can see a stain on the house now. Freak sakes. Oh, I'll wash it off with the garden hose. But, yeah. Talk about the welder now. That welder, that I showed Savage No More a welder that I think would work. It's not a Miller, it's from Northern Tools. That's their own kind of welders that they make. And honestly, guys, I kind of like it. I think it would be perfect. I mean, it's 115 volt, son of a bitch. And she's a lot cheaper than the Miller. I don't know why the Millers are so damn expensive, but I don't think a welder is going to happen this month. It probably could happen maybe next month. I don't really need a welder right now because I'm not working on the trailer project. So I wish I could buy a couple of chunks of plate and steel and stuff, and you know, I guess you could probably get that somewhere. I don't know where. You know. So, because I would probably need a few more pieces like this to reinforce that trailer, because I know just that frame alone isn't going to take two or three tons of dirt. But somebody, or my one friend, said that it could possibly be a car, that frame. He wants me to go back down there sometime and take my wire brush here and see if I can find the oh shit, bees, and try to find a serial number of some kind on that car or on the frame, because he thinks it might be worth money, but I'm not 100% sure. Honestly, I think it was part of a car at one time, but I'm thinking it's a really old car. I'm thinking probably like the Model Ts, you know, from Ford. Could possibly be one of those, but I'm not 100% sure. So I mean, she's a freaking old frame, that's for sure. But I'm surprised it hasn't rotted through yet. But she's probably working on it right now. She should be a little bit better now. So, and another thing I need to know too, guys. Freak's sakes. They're gonna hook up their trailer. I think they're done working on their school now. The trailer's been sitting there for quite some time. Huh. But anyways, I forgot what the hell I was talking about now. Son of a bitch. God damn it. I don't remember now. Freak sakes. Maybe it'll come to me. Shit. Son of a bitch. Okay, well, I tried to watch the last part of my video to try to see if I would remember what the hell I was talking about, and I still don't remember. But I think I'm just going to turn it into a trailer. I told, I think it was NY Raptor 6 that he's taking off with his trailer. What time? I told NY Raptor 6 that I was going to turn it into a flatbed / dump box. So you have to remember too that if I want to turn it into a flatbed, I have to be able to remove the side panels. But you can make that out of steel, you know, you could just make like the square holes. Like, I'll use this for an example. Like if I wanted to use this for a sidewall, well, you just have a notch down there in the bottom and then this would sit in it, you know. But this is too heavy. I have to have something thinner, and this has to be used. I might be welding my ram onto this. I might stick another pipe maybe inside it or something, or reinforce it. I'll probably be welding it to the frame. And another thing too is I can't go with an extremely large ram because I don't know if my X724 could. It possibly could have the pushing power. I just don't know if it would have enough hydraulic oil in the tank to extend the ram all the way. I guess it doesn't really have to extend all the way. I was thinking about just going with just a regular cylinder for it, but I'm kind of wondering if I could maybe stick a scissor lift on it, like a scissor lift hydraulic ram, right? I don't know if I know they make them for the bigger machines, but I don't know if they make them small enough for, for my size trailer. Because I think with a scissor lift, you can go with a smaller ram, and less hydraulic oil, and you can still tilt the bed. I mean, the bed doesn't have to go, straight up, just enough, to tilt the dirt, enough so you can, if you have to use a shovel, you can scoop it out. That's what I had to do with the John Deere trailer. I had to scoop it out because the dirt was too wet and sticky. Oh, I wish I could put a hydraulic cylinder on that little trailer too. That would be awesome. I don't know if the frame would take it. I think either Savage No More or Rainwater After 6 could help me with that, but on my little John Deere trailer I got there, right guys? I honestly, I kind of wish I could stick a ram on that, a hydraulic cylinder. Doesn't have to be the biggest thing. I can get them from Northern Tools. But I don't have to go with a big one because the trailer can only tilt so much. If you guys want to see a video on that trailer, I can make a video. I'll use the big camera because the big camera is just a lot better. I got the hitch, and then you got quite a bit of hitch there, and then you got the latch to unlock the bed so you can tilt it, Well, just remove that. And I don't know if I could stick the cylinder on the frame and then bolt it to the top of the front panel of the trailer or the dump box. I don't know if that trailer seems a little flexy, like it kind of flexes under load. So I mean, you never could go with a big, heavy duty cylinder. I would never have to. I don't plan on overloading it, I mean, if I get a welder, say next month, I could weld on a cylinder. I got two cars driving around here, and it's just retarded. One white one and one red one. They both come down this road, too. I don't know if they're lost or what. I don't know that. So, because there's a white one right there. And if you wait a minute here, you'll see a red one. There's that red one. And they came down this road too, so they're looking for somebody. Don't know who, but another thing too is that the hitch. I don't know if it would take the pressure of a ram. I mean, if it can't, I could weld on, I guess, another chunk of steel. Oh yeah, I guess I remember what I wanted to ask you guys. This might be a stupid question, but I'm not 100% sure on this welding stuff, right? So, but you can't weld onto rusty metal, right? Like, see, this is rusty, right? So, I mean, you can't weld on that, can you? I mean, wouldn't you have to grind it clean? Like, I'm using this as an example for you guys. Now, let's just say this was a chunk of metal. See how she's rusty? Okay, well, you can't weld on that, could you? I mean, wouldn't you have to grind it clean? Like, this stuff here? Somebody will have to let me know, because I'm not 100% sure on welding. I mean, if I buy a welder, and I want to weld, and all I got is rusty metal, and if I can't weld on it, well, then it's going to have to wait another month until I can get a grinder. I was actually going to get a handheld grinder a couple of months ago. But then I went and looked again to see if they still sold them, because the place I was going to go and get them, it's on the North Dakota side. I was going to go and get one there, but I can't find them now. So I can get one in Northern Tools, that won't be a problem. But somebody's going to have to let me know. I don't know if you can weld on rusted metal. I mean, I suppose if it's, because, you know, that frame there too, you know, at the farm, that's rusty. You know, and a hydraulic cylinder from Northern Tools, they're not that expensive. Anywhere from, depending on size, but I think from anywhere from $20, maybe up to maybe $200. I mean, $200, that's a pretty fucking big cylinder, and I don't need something that extreme huge. Like my tractor could push it probably only that far, and I would be out of, you know, oil, because it would take so much just to move it. So I got to stick with a small cylinder. And yeah, it's a neighbor in the tree there that's mowing. I see that person walking out mowing. Oh, fucking bees! Get the hell out of here before I kill your ass. Did you? Oh my god, there's two of them. Oh my god, I hate bees so damn much. I've been stung like I don't know how many times when I was a kid. Fucking things are. Ugh. Sons of bitches. But that's what I want to do with the new trailer. I wanted to build a bigger trailer like than the John Deere, you know, but I mean, that John Deere trailer, or not the John Deere trailer, the big trailer, that's going to take me quite some time to work on, because I got to get a hacksaw and I got to cut off those, I got to get a new rear end put on that. Savage No More thinks I should just take a sledgehammer and pound the drums, and that would bust them free. And I told him that I did it with a regular small hammer, but that I guess that wouldn't do any good. You would need a big hammer. I'm gonna try it one of these days. It won't be today, because I did a lot today now, so I'm not gonna bother doing that. I'll work on it slowly. We'll work on the rear end for now. We'll get the rear end off, and if we can work on it, that'll be good. If we can break it free, that would be nice, because then I won't have to you know, buy a new rear end. Another thing is too, I don't know if the trailer would be good for dumping if it's got a double axle. Like, you got the main axle and then you got the steering axle. I wonder if I just took off the steering axle, welded on, you know, a piece of pipe. Not a pipe. Well, I mean like a big chunk of metal, right? A big, something like that, but bigger and more beefier. Well, without the freaking holes. Weld that on, and then weld another one on, like here, say in the middle, and then go with I call it the A supports, and then just make that like a solid hitch. I wonder if I shouldn't maybe just get rid of this front steering axle, because that's going to be very, very tricky to back up, and I just kind of was hoping just for the one axle. But I want to work on the rear axle for now and get rid of that problem, so I can at least, you know, get it here in the shop. I think that would be good. So I don't know if I want to do that, though. I mean, get rid of that front steering axle, that would be a hell of a project. Oh well, we'll work on the rear end first, and then another thing too, guys. Won't be this year. It'll have to be probably next year sometime. I'm going to try to invest in a plasma cutter too. There's one from Northern Tools. It's 115 volt. Same thing as what the welder would be. And it's got good ratings. The welder got excellent ratings. Like they're like a 4.5 out of a 5-star. So I'm thinking that's the welder for me. I'm thinking she'll be the one. I mean, for the little bit of shit that I'm going to do, it ain't going to matter. I just want a good size, a decent welder, because, I mean, you don't want to go with something so small and weak that you can't pierce the metal right, you know, and then you build a big project. It's just going to break. I think they make even smaller welders than that. I'm not 100% sure, but they would be too weak. I think 115 would be, I don't know, unless that is the smallest you can go. I thought I'd seen something smaller than that, but No, I don't want to go too small. I want to be able to max that cord out, you know, right at 115, so, or whatever the hell it is. Should be fine. If one weld doesn't work, then you can just weld on more, you know. Weld on, you know, more metal and stuff to make it stronger. My neighbor hasn't mowed his yard yet. My other neighbor hasn't mowed yet. My neighbor over here my neighbor that's over there has mowed quite a few times already. He's mowed about the same amount of times as I have. So, he's got a little garden going there now too. So, that'd be pretty cool, I guess. But that's what I'm thinking, guys. I don't know if I really want to even mess with the John Deere trailer too much either. I mean, if you guys want to see a video on it, I can do that for you. It won't be a problem. I mean, you know, if I wanted to haul dirt here on the yard, you know, in my yard, I don't want to be driving that big fucking clumsy trailer around. I would use something small too, right? But I'm just building me a big trailer. Well, you know, for something to do, you know, and stuff. You know, I can use it for other stuff. It would be if I could turn it into a flatbed, it should be a damn good trailer to haul branches on. I wouldn't be able to use the hydraulics, even though you don't need the hydraulics, because I would want to pull it with the four-wheeler too. You can just fold up the hydraulic hoses, I guess, just let them sit there. That's what I was going to do, is turn it into a flatbed slash dump box. So, I think that would be alright. Should probably, I mean, I don't know where I would get half those metal from, because I know it's going to take a lot of sheet metal and stuff too. I guess, I don't know if there's a place. I thought there was a place here at the end of town that sold some metal, but I'm not 100% sure if they do or not. I guess all you could do is walk in there and ask them. Yeah. But I won't be getting the trailer project done for quite some time. I mean, it could be a few years from now, you know. I mean, and I wonder if I could even put on a new rear end, because that way that rear end's on there. It's just on there with the U clamps or the U bolts, you know. And newer axles have the freaking springs, you know, those metal springs, you know, and stuff. So I don't know if that would work either. Holy shit. Freaking noise. But, I'm thinking I might just make it like a one axle trailer. Get rid of the front steering axle, and I'll just make it like a front rod. Or front steering. Try to get me maybe another one of these, but longer and without the holes. And thicker. I guess I could weld on thicker steel too, you know. We got another piece like that at the farm too, but it's kind of bent at the end. But if you get a plasma cutter, you can cut it off. I was going to use that for the cab for the mower, but I think I'll scratch that idea. So, I don't think we really need a cab frigate. But, you know, if we have a welder and a plasma cutter, I could just make one all out of steel. It'd be a lot better, but, you know, frigate. We'll work on the trailer project for now. But this month I won't be getting anything really. I hear noise all the time with the frig. But for this month I'm going to get I gotta get a hacksaw for those bolts, or those U-bolts, because they won't come off. And Savage No More told me what I could use to get them off. They probably would have it, but I'm just gonna say I'm gonna get that too. Maybe, I don't know. See how much the pricing is. And I'll try that, and if that don't work, I'm just gonna cut them off, get rid of them. And I'm going to get I gotta get that outlet thingy. I'm just going to get that on Amazon. I don't think my hardware would have it. That's a pretty small hardware, you know, so I don't think they would have one. I'll just get that, put that on, be done with it, and should be good for this month. Oh, I gotta take a kitty cat in too, so there won't be any money for that either for anything else. Well, there'll be money for the cat, but there won't be any money for like anything else, you know. besides the other stuff that I gotta get, but that we already calculated out, and I think we got it. There won't be much money left over, but you know, there never is, so very good. But maybe next month, maybe in July, I could get the welder. And I gotta start saving up money here and there to get the winch fixed for Big Red. I'm probably just gonna have it replaced with a new one. I'll take the old one in and I'll be like, hey, can you get me another son of a bitch like this? You know, the same 2,500 pound Polaris winch. I'm gonna see if they can get me a new mount too. I'm just gonna have it replaced. It seems to be getting kind of worn out, even after only 3 years of plowing snow. But they wear out quick, I guess. You know, did a lot of plowing. So, oh yeah, think about this tubes. If I got a plasma cutter and a welder, I can make my own plow for that tractor. I can just buy the front lifty kit. No, I'm not gonna make one. Bill T-Mac said he was gonna make one. You know, but that's a lot of work. I'm not really gonna bother with it, so I'll buy one from John Deere and I'll just build my own plow for it. You know, with John Deere, they only make one size for the X700 models, and I could probably make one a little bit bigger than that. Damn bees, get out of here! Fuck! I don't want to get fucking stunned. Today's not the day to get stunned. Oh fuck, I'm the bird. Shit. Everything is fucking trying to kill me, I swear. But, you know, whatever, I'll just kill it first. So, I think the biggest size blade you can get for an X700 is maybe a 60-inch. No, probably not quite that. Big Red's a 60-inch, but I think the biggest one maybe was a 58. I'm not 100% sure. But I could go with a 60-inch or bigger. Yeah, I wish I could put from the Boss company, you can put they're making plows now for ATVs where they're all hydraulic. I wonder if wish I could do the same thing to Big Red, you know, get rid of that fucking winch bullshit, put the motor and the ram in there, you know, and just one big cylinder, right? But that probably wouldn't work quite right. Be an awful small cylinder. Oh well, I don't want to mess with Big Red too much, so but whatever. So one project at a time, guys. I think for now we're gonna attempt to try to work on the trailer. The trailer obviously won't get built this year. Not next year either, probably not even the year after. I got too many other things to get, too many little things, you know, and other stuff. So, but I think maybe in July I could possibly get the welder. The thing is I won't be able to afford well, I could, I guess, a welding mask. I think I could just put my hands over my eyes. I think I'd be fine. I mean, it's not like I'm going to be welding all day, every day for the rest of my life. It'll just be like a hobby thing, right? So, you know, the trailer's going to be somewhat of a hobby project thingy, you know. And to give you guys some entertainment, I guess. Since my videos are getting kind of boring now, so. But it's just hard, you know, to buy stuff and make stuff, you know. Takes time, I guess, but sickening. So, but yeah, I was gonna tell you guys too that I'm working on the clothesline video. I'm downloading part 1 to my computer right now, and I'll be uploading that pretty quick here. But you guys won't get to see that until I'm done editing it. So probably take me maybe a day or two more to edit. So yeah, that video will be coming up. I doubt tomorrow, but maybe the next day. Maybe, I don't know. I'll keep you you guys updated with the cell vids. You know, sure been getting a good workout on my cell phone. I'll tell you that much. But whatever. So, but if you guys want to see a when I'm talking about that John Deere trailer, that little cart. If you guys want to know what I'm talking about, I can make a big video for it for you guys. I mean, it won't be a problem. I can definitely do that for you guys if you guys want to know what I mean. So don't be afraid to ask. If you guys want to see it, I can make a big video on it, with the big cam. But I don't know when I'll be making it because I still got my camera somewhat full. I mean, I guess I could do it with a cell phone, but, decent quality, with the big camera, so why not just do it with that, So, but yeah, it would be nice to stick a cylinder on that trailer, because the XM24 I know would definitely have enough hydraulic pressure for that. I just don't know if the frame and everything would take it. Like I said, it doesn't have to be a big cylinder, just enough to raise the, to tilt the bed. And what I like about it too is that you can shake it, You don't have to get off and, shake it by hand, and that wears a person out. But yeah. If you guys want me to make a video on it, I can do that. It won't be a problem. Don't be afraid to say, yeah, you can do it. I mean, I can do it. So if you guys want to know what I'm talking about, I can get the cylinder and I think the hoses from, well, not the hoses. I can get the hoses, I think, over there, but I can get the cylinder from Northern Tools. They got quite a few selections. It would just be, I guess, whatever you guys would think would work. Because this is up to you guys, because, I don't know nothing about it. I'm still freaking learning, so you guys have to tell me. Unless you guys want me to learn things the hard way, but, learning things the hard way kind of sucks. I don't feel like getting injured over, too big or too little of a cylinder, Stupid car, slow it down, it's not NASCAR season. Well, this isn't the racetrack, It's a public freaking road. But if you guys, like I said, if you guys want to see a video on that trailer, let me know, and I can do one. Won't be a problem. Just won't be anytime soon. But you guys gotta let me know now in this video if you guys want me to, because then I'll add it to my video list to make. So, but it won't be this month, guys. It'll be next month that I might get the welder, and then maybe the month after I'll get the helmet. I seen a really nice helmet on Miller.com or MillerWelders.com. Yeah, it's a Miller. It's not really a Miller helmet. It's really cool. I think it's a red, white, and blue one, but it's got an eagle on it and stuff, like 180 something. But it would be good enough for me. So, but then after that, I have to see. It'll be freaking tax season again pretty soon. Well, I think it's September. I'm not quite sure, but we were on there sometime. I have to pay the other half of my taxes. And then after that, I got to start saving up for a Big Red's winch. I got to get that done too. So I'm going to try to save up at least maybe $600. I know that's a lot, guys, but I'm just going to stick with what I know, what I can do. I'm not going to buy a. You guys were showing me a winch on. Savage No More showed me one a long time ago. I forget what website it was from, but it probably would work, but I just don't want to risk it. I'm not going to keep buying winches and then send them back. I might as well just take the original to a Polaris dealer and just have them put in a new one. I'm just going to buy me a new one. I'm not going to bother fixing it. You know what? Fuck it. I'll just tell them to, put a new winch in and a new mount. I'll tell them to look at this one and make sure you put it in the fucking right way. Because the last time they didn't do that, so. And you know what, guys? If my Polaris dealer over here actually freaking cared, he knows where I live. He knows my phone number. Why didn't he could call. If he actually wanted to really fix his problem that he did, he could have came down. He could have called. He didn't bother. So I'm done. I don't even know if I'm going to buy my oil from him anymore. I'll have to either try to order it online or try to get down to the cities, I guess. My sister, she's done making payments on major stuff now. I think she's done paying off her car now. So I should be running to the cities quite a bit to pay for other stuff. So I guess I can just tag along and grab some stuff every now and then. And I don't know if my chainsaw will be running this summer or not, because I haven't gotten any modal mix yet. I haven't gotten the chain sharpened. I want to call where I bought the chainsaw from. I'll call them up sometime and be like, hey, do you guys sharpen chains? And if they say yeah, well, then I'll be coming down to sharpen mine. To have mine sharpened. Then I'll pick me up a 6-pack of that modal mix. Yeah, I know modal mix is a ripoff, but you know what? I don't want to mix oil and gas together. It saves me the trouble, you know. Forget, I don't care. I don't care if it costs me more. The shit works. It's good enough. I like it. So I don't know if the chainsaw will be running this year. I was kind of hoping to have it up and running by now, but I was hoping to take this tree down, but you know what? I think I'll let her go again this year. Got too many other damn projects. Well, the trailer's not a big deal. I don't really have to work on the trailer right now, but I just want to get that rear end off. At least I can get the rear end in here and maybe work on it all winter. And stuff. So, and I'm also going to try to, sometime this winter, over the winter months, try to get some plastic. And I think I'm going to put plastic on these walls. I know there's no insulation or anything in them, but I think it would slow down the cold air in here. And I would be able to maybe heat the shop a little bit better. I mean, because that damn thing, where is it? Right there. I got the other one up there too, but they ain't going to have enough heat power to heat the shop. And I got, you know, holes everywhere, you know, and everything. So I think I'll work on that over the winter months. I'll put the plastic on the walls, you know. I'm going to try to stay inside the studs so I can put nails and stuff along here and stuff. I'll just go, you know, up to here maybe. And then I'll start on the roof. I'll work my way down. And then I'll come down to here somewhere, you know, and then put that together. Something like that, I don't know, but just, you know, whatever. So, but I was going to do that last winter, but I never got around to it because for one big bag of plastic, it's a lot of money. It's the thick stuff. It's not the thin stuff. I want the thick stuff. And then the door, I'll probably put it on the door too because, you know, you get a lot of cold air and stuff between these cracks. So, and I'll probably try to maybe put some foam or something in those cracks. I don't know. I should just put new wood on there, but that wood's expensive, so forget. I got one can of foam left anyway. It's probably not any good, and I got to foam up that hole, but that's when I get that line buried. Which probably won't be this year either. It'll probably be next year. Because next year, well, I was hoping for it this year too, but just if you guys think about it, winters are right around the corner again. Because we're not getting much of a winter. You know, it's, for all of next week, it's going to be cold. Well, like in the 60s and 70s, but it's not going to be any 80s or 90s. So we're not going to get any good weather. So and it's almost July already. I think it's almost July. No, it's either one. Whatever. I don't know. It's either June or July. I don't fucking remember. I don't even know what month it is now, for freak's sakes. Not right now anyway, but. So yeah. So there won't be much going on for our summer again either. So we'll just have to do what we can for now. Get the shop working right and yeah. But anyways, guys, I think I'm going to head in because I made this video long enough and just want to tell you guys some stuff. So here's another good chunk of bar here. See? You know. You could use that for something. You could probably weld the cylinder or something onto that. Reinforce it a little bit. But if you guys want to see my trailer, my John Deere trailer, I'll make a video on it for you guys and I'll tell you guys about that cylinder. I think I could probably put a cylinder on that for now. And I route the hoses up to the to the 2 valves on the tractor. I think you can run hoses off that. You'd be picking up and putting down your mower deck all the time, but well, no, you don't have to, because I can go to the second valve. Yeah. So my first valve will be for the mower deck, and then my second one will be for the trailer. So yeah, that would work out. Yeah, that would. But yeah, if you guys want to see a video on the John Deere trailer, let me know, and I can explain it to you how I was thinking about putting the cylinder on it. Yeah, I think you can go to those electric cylinders, but I think they're awful weak and cheesy. I'd rather stick with hydraulic, you know. But you guys can let me know, and I'll make a video on it. I think I'll just use the big camera, and yeah, and I'm hoping this winter too I can make going to try to attempt. Well, this summer I want to try to make some videos. I'm going to try to see if I can make me some intros for my videos. So right now I'm just using, a picture of my 4-wheeler. So I think I tried it before, but it didn't work out quite right. So I guess whenever I stop making videos for a while, then you guys will probably know that I'm just going to try to make some intros, or whatever the hell they're called, for videos. I'll just download it to my computer and it should be fine. But yeah. So anyway, guys, I'm going to head in. So if you guys want to see a video on the trailer, you guys can let me know for the 15 million times and stuff. So yeah. So I guess have a good day, tubes. Don't forget to smoke your cigarettes and stuff. So yeah, have a good day, tubes. Thanks for watching.